there, Mouseketeers, Princess Minnie or Kate here, and if you're a returning friend, then welcome back. I'm very excited to be able to share this very brief video with you, so hopefully you can just get a dose of Disney magic in your day and then go about your business. Let me know what fun plans you have for tonight. I'm always very interested to hear about that. I don't even know what my plans are yet. And so probably like getting ready and packing for our trip as we're leaving in a week for Disney. Oh my goodness. If you're a new friend, then welcome, and I hope you like what you see here and you'll consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell icon. Before I do share some really amazing Disney pins with you, two of which are for my two favorite Disney princesses. I'm so excited. Definite Grail mail for sure. I do want to do a subscriber shout out. And my subscriber shout out today is for Just Sammy Things. And Just Sammy Things, I'm gonna guess Sammy, that's my guess for your name. I think that makes sense. I hope that's right. But so Sammy, you are such a sweetheart, and I've really enjoyed seeing your name in my comment feed a lot recently. I don't know how long you've been around, but I just feel like in the past month or so, I feel like I've been seeing your name on just about every single video, so I really appreciate that you're liking, watching, and commenting. It really means the world to me. And when I went, I clicked on your name when I decided to choose you for the shout out, I saw that you also have a channel, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out myself. It looked like some Funko hauls and a Bibbidi Bobbidi box unboxing, and honestly, anytime I see a Bibbidi Bobbidi box unboxing, I definitely want to check that out. So I will certainly be checking that out. Thank you so much for joining along with me, and you for sure are a real Mouseketeer. Guys, today's video would not have been possible without my friend Rita over at the YouTube channel Enchanted Rita, and I will for sure be putting a link to one of her videos down below that relates to the video I'm going to show you today. Because months ago guys, back in December, in fact it was December 1st, and the reason I remember that is because that is my wedding anniversary, and on December 1st Rita let me know that she was at a Disney pin convention. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Pin event I guess, and it was for Acme pins, which are they are Disney pins. They are licensed by Disney, but they are made by Acme, and they are typically beautiful with a slightly different artistic flair than your average Disney pin. And Acme pins, in my experience, can be very large, and the 4 pins I'm going to show you today are very large. So Rita asked me if I was interested in any of the pins, and she could pick them up for me, and she was so generous and thoughtful to do that, and that's just who she is as a person. And I'm not gonna lie, the 4 pins I'm gonna show you were really expensive. Like really expensive, that I should not have done it, but it was my wedding anniversary, so I said to myself, well, that's a gift to myself. Plus, you had to buy 4 pins at once. You couldn't just pick and choose. So there were different princess collections, and the collection that caught my eye had my 2 princesses that I most collect. So I thought, well, if Belle's in one and Cinderella's in the other, I'll just have to pick one because they're really expensive. So imagine my joy and my surprise when they were both in the same collection. And then the other 2 pins, I thought, well, I can either trade these, gift them, or maybe sell them if I need to recoup some of the cost, because these pins definitely tend to increase in value. I think I'll show you the Belle and Cinderella ones first, since I already mentioned, and I'll leave you in a bit of suspense as to who the other 2 princesses are. So we'll start with my girl Belle. You can tell how big this pin is, I always like to say, compared to my face or compared to my hand. And it's definitely the size of my palm, if not a bit larger. And there are 3 pin posts, which thank goodness. So the whole point of this series was they took a princess in their very beautiful garb and they put her palace or castle with her in the background. And so otherwise it's pretty plain in the background, maybe. That's probably the wrong word. It's simple, maybe simplistic. Just so the princess herself really shines, and then the little flair they did was the castle also. I'm going to take this off. It is they're all limited edition. Acme pins are always limited edition. So I want to see what the edition size was. Limited edition size of 300. So a pricey pin, but a pretty low edition size. And you can tell by the backer card that this was from Acme's Golden Magic series. I think that this is absolutely stunning. I love the gold in the background contrasting with the gold of her dress, the little flares and ruffles, and even her shoe poking out. And the castle is definitely looking absolutely stunning. And of course, Belle is the #1 princess I collect. I'm really excited to find room on my Belle board to put that pin. And then on my Cinderella board, it's completely full up. I'm gonna just have to embrace the idea of having a larger or a second Cinderella board because this needs to be a centerpiece pin for sure. So they did a lot of gorgeous detailing in Cinderella's blue ball gown. It's the nicest I've ever seen her dress look, to be honest. So you have this deep royal blue in the background contrasting with the Cinderella blue, is the best way I can put it, of her dress. But look at all the absolutely gorgeous detailing, including the ruffle that I like so much about Belle's. I don't know what you call this on a dress. I'm sure a few of you out there know and will tell me. And but they're absolutely stunning. And even her hair is so lovely. And I really like the artistry of the Acme pins when they draw the princesses. Her castle's nice. It's not like my favorite thing I've ever seen, but it's pretty. So this next princess is not one that I have collected much in the past, but I'm considering keeping because I do think it's lovely, and I'm kind of more inspired to collect this princess now after I showed you guys her on my first princess pin board that I shared this month. And it is Aurora, and even on camera I can see just what an impact this pin is making. They didn't do as much like to change her dress detail-wise as they did with Cinderella's, but it's just stunning. And her castle is really pretty, and the pinks are just lovely. So the Aurora is definitely the largest of the four because they really swept her dress far off this pin. It even comes off the backer card. And then they also have this pretty gold curl accent over here as well. Her castle to me probably makes some of the biggest impact. It's just very large. And I really like the pink that they selected for the background. I think her crown looks beautiful. Her face is serene and lovely. And her dress has a lot of glitter to it as well, again, as those beautiful ruffles that I am a huge fan of. And the last princess, she's a cool one. She is amazingly beautiful. The colors pop here, and her castle might make the biggest statement of all of them. I also haven't shown you my pin board for this princess this month yet either, so you will see this again as a centerpiece of my Jasmine collection. I have way more Jasmine pins than I thought I did, but wait till you see this in person, guys. I think they made her look quite different, and there's a lot of cool glitter accents, and she's pretty beautiful. Now, I don't think I'll keep this one long term. I'll either gift it, trade it, or sell it, but I'm really excited to have it for now. The first thing I notice is the palace. The very first thing I notice. It's so large and just such a unique and beautiful shape. But then I also notice how they've like jazzed up her outfit quite a bit, and I like that you can see her shoes as well. So I think she looks absolutely stunning. The colors on this are vibrant. She's holding the lamp too. They didn't do any kind of accents like that with the other princesses, but I wish they would have now. But her face looks lovely. Even the detail in her headpiece is really stunning. And look, her earrings are a little bit different than normal too. These four princesses make quite the statement together on a board, don't they? And this is the size of the pin boards I have, and I'm getting really nervous about how I'm going to fit other pins with these. But I did buy them. I was willing to spend the money because I said to myself, you know, my two major princesses, they are going to be the centerpiece pins of those boards. And then these are absolutely lovely. I am thinking about keeping the Aurora, and I probably won't keep the Jasmine long term, like I said, but it's great for now and to show you guys on that first pin board. Seeing them all together, my eye tends to go to these two over here because their skirts are so voluminous. And I think that the Aurora one might objectively be the nicest because of how large it is and how the dress is sweeping. But of course, I love my girls Cinderella and Belle so much. And Jasmine, she's really doing, she's making quite the impact without having that large dress to do so. I would love to hear which of the four pins are your favorite. what details you liked most about this, or what princess you would have liked to see. They did have other princesses. The Ariel was beautiful that I remember. But I definitely could not afford more than this set. So excited I have those 4 pins though, and that I did splurge because of my anniversary. A present from me to me. And thank you again, Rita, for picking those up for me. I know this video took forever for me to make, but that's just my life. Cannot wait to show you the rest of my princess pin boards for this month. I hope this brought a little dose of Disney magic to your day, and you guys know I'm gonna be seeing you real soon.